Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Oblivion. We've started quite a few episodes in here, haven't we? We're gonna keep starting episodes in here for a while until we get a more convenient lodging. You're gonna need to buy more homes in the future. Thing is, we're probably not gonna do that unless we get more coin, but I digress. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Oblivion. I was going to start this episode off with a level up, but we've got a couple of diseases here, along with, I forgot I had this. Thankfully I remembered that that's how we ended the previous sessions at, so I think somewhere in here we've got, oh, come on now, scroll it faster. Here we go, cure disease. Now I've seen people say one time that they'd like to see me become a vampire. Personally, I don't see the point in it. The only thing you get from being a vampire is vampiric spells and the quest to cure vampirism. Unless there's quite a few people who want to see that, nope, I'm just not going to. Okay, our level up. Just gonna do agility. Great, wonderful. What else beyond that though? Let's see, maybe this would be good. We do need to regenerate magic a bit faster every time we use it. I know that endurance is probably the smarter option, but I'm gonna do willpower. Yeah, that seems like the best option. Alright, level 14, ready for stronger enemies to spawn. Wonderful. Now last episode we ended off with getting another alien statue, which was pretty cool. I like that kind of dungeon delve. It felt diverse enough. We even got around to... Hi. We even got around to using the bow and arrow, which is not very common. Today though, I'd like to move on to something else, because we've been doing a lot of alien statue hunting, and granted, there is a lot of it to do. There is something we can do, but something that's very easy in Oblivion to do is ignore the main quest. So we're going to do a little bit of main quest progression today. Now, I'm sure that everybody has their main stories about these games, like little moments that they recall very, very vividly, whether fondly or not. I actually have an interesting story about this quest that I think might be unique to me. At least I hope it is. So the first point of our main quest says that we're supposed to come to Wayne Priory and find Joffrey to give him the Amulet of Kings. We've been holding on to this for a while. We're at level 14 or something at this point. We should probably consider doing so.
Welcome to Wayne Priory, a monastic retreat dedicated to Talos and the Nine Divines. I'm Prior Maborough, head of our community, and responsible for all our religious and secular affairs.
Yeah, very isolated monk community, right outside Coral.
You'll most likely find him in the library.
Daisy's doable. Order of I don't remember if I've ever heard this before.
Our order works to spread the teachings and worship of the divine Talos. Surely you have heard of us. If not, I invite you to spend some time in our fine library. All are welcome here.
You guys are not gonna last for a whole lot longer. I'm just saying right now. Just an assumption here.
Bye.
Bye. Now, I don't know for certain how this quest started off for me the first time I did it. But I do remember what happened after I got this quest, or at least whenever I got to where I was going next. Hey, Joffrey.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
I want your attention. I brought you the Amulet of Kings.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it.
I mean, I can handle it. I'm just not able to wear it.
By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
So who is the Prince of Destruction?
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
So how can Oblivion threaten us?
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
And I'd like to cut in here for just a very brief moment and say that this world has a lot of great lore building. In that very short snippet of dialogue that we just had with him, you can learn that there's a lot of stuff going on here. This world has build, it has character, and a lot of the quests in Oblivion, I feel like I've said this before, but if not, I'm going to say it again. A lot of the quests in Oblivion seem very fairy tale, very folklore. You could even say that they're kind of like a D&D campaign with the kind of stories that people craft and have people explore through. In that kind of sense, it carries over from Morrowind really well. Oblivion does have some very imaginative and magical kind of quests, in a sense, and it extends to the lore as well.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
And where can we find him?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
And can we... yeah, let's ask for assistance.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
There's a whole bunch of stuff we could ask him about. For the sake of lore, you can talk to him and get some more information. What's he got in here? Oh, old stuff. Most things I don't need. I'll take a few stuff. Yeah, we're probably going to want these two. Yeah, maybe shock. I'm not going to talk to him about everything.
The first priority now should be to...
But is there anything else I could get from him? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff on here, and I wish I could take the time to go through it all, but I kind of don't want to. Wait, what about Baros?
One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
Baros is a cool guy.
I don't have much here at hand, but Prior Maberel and Brother Piner may also be able to help. You should speak to them about it if you haven't already.
Okay, so... yeah, huh? So we're going to speak to the other two monks here. I feel like there's actually three, but, you know, whatever. I'm going to speak to the other monks, and they'll give us some additional assistance. Just don't know where the other one goes. If nothing else, one of them is in here. Oh, both of them are in here. That's awesome.
Welcome, good citizen.
Yeah, can you help me out?
Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
Must be a telepathic group. Okay, I'm pretty sure that will increase either my blade or my blunt skill. I don't know which.
Farewell. I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables.
Okay, thank you.
Go with Talos' blessings. Do not fail.
If you don't take his horse, there is an opportunity to get it later. So, I feel like there is another monk somewhere, but don't know where they are. Maybe if we talk to the... I don't know if that's the blacksmith or the horse carer.
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory.
He's got a very humble voice, despite his appearance.
Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much call for smith work around here in any case. Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
Great, we got something we can never use! Wonderful! So now we can ride Prior Maberyl's paint horse. This is... Invisible Man jumps on back of horse. This is by far the worst horse in the game. Bar none. Yeah, it's a decent starting horse, but honestly, you could do better. It really has the worst stats of all. But hey, you got a horse for free! That's awesome, right? Alright, let's get to where we're going next. Which, open this up, we're supposed to head down here in this direction past Skingrad. Over here is Kvatch. And you can kind of tell that something's going to be weird because of the fast travel point. It ain't in Kvatch. Here's where my special story starts. Now normally, if you fast travel to Kvatch, there's somebody who's running up the road here to meet you.
Come on! Run! while there's still time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Great! Wonderful camera views!
God's blood. You don't know, do you? Daedra overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire. They swarmed around it, killing.
The whole city can't be destroyed.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
And you escaped by?
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know. I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
Sure thing, honey. And then he runs past me. We never even got to really see his face. And the first time I played this game, I never got that conversation. It just completely flew by me. I never even came into this camp. I didn't see it until much later. I'm pretty sure that the orc and that person in the blue dress, who I will refrain from naming, are merchants, but they have a very high mercantile skill. So don't exchange with them if you can help it, unless they've got something you really want.
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead. The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won.
Look, dude, I know you're out in the wilderness, but it's a little early to be a crazy hermit in the wilderness. Covenant, enemy, Martin, Prophet, Savlin. Man, there's a lot of stuff in here. How about we just ask about the Covenant?
The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone. If you mean the priest, I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did. But Savli and Matthias might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp.
And where is he at?
We'll find him at the barricade at the top of the road. He's still trying to hold what's left of the guard together.
Okay, bye.
Stop.
I just did. Alright, so if you notice on the map, Kvatch is surrounded by a giant wall. It's more than that. It's surrounded by a giant hill. And I approach from the direction I'm looking toward right now. I just noticed there was this giant mountain. And there were burned trees and a city wall on top of it. I thought, oh, that's cool. I'll walk that direction. And I started trying to climb the mountain, as people normally do in Elder Scrolls games. And I went around it counterclockwise. I eventually got up onto the top of the mountain, somewhere in this particular area over here, and wandered up from there. I never saw what was going on down below. Personally, I feel like that's kind of interesting. It's very unique. most people would teleport to Kvatch to continue the main quest. I did not.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
I feel like there should be something between civilian and guards where adventurers fall into.
We lost the damn city. That's what happened. It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed. Couldn't even get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down in the streets. The Count and his men are still holed up in the castle. And now we can't even get back into the city to help them. With that damned Oblivion gate blocking the way.
And what are you going to do now?
The only thing we can do. We'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
I mean, to be fair, they probably shouldn't have set up camp like a stone's throw away from said location.
You want to help? You're kidding, right? If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though. Are you sure?
No. Let's do it anyway.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own. The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you. My home! My goddamn home in flames! It kills me that I can't get in there and do something! We couldn't have been any less prepared for this. Seems like they came out of nowhere. There were just so many of them. If only I had a way to strike back at the enemy. But we can't leave the barricade until that Oblivion gate is closed. You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Kvatch. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them, at least safe for the moment. If he's not... Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold these barricades.
Now, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but I didn't watch any E3 presentations for a long time. So, this right here was my first real taste of what was going on in this game. Is that a full clan fear, not just a runt? I think I've got a one-handed weapon. Yeah, that's a real clan fear. All right, I guess we skipped a few stages of Oblivion gates, and we're fighting actual clan fears, not runts. This is fine, though. You need to check this clan fear for clan fear claws. Granted, they weigh 2 pounds, but they are guaranteed cure disease if you just eat them on their own. Okay, so you can help them fight these enemies back if you want. Oh, there is a runt. And you there? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're a big guy, aren't you? Yeah. Sorry. Now, if you just wait here, more enemies are going to come out of the gate. If you go beyond the gate, you can sneak around it and get into the city. And this is what I did my first time. Except when the first time I came in here, there were a couple of flame atronachs over in here, instead of a scamp and a clan fear. I just killed these guys, headed right inside the temple, and yeah, that was what I did the first time, because I figured, you know, it's fine. I've been handling plenty of enemies. I can probably get through all this without too much effort. And I kind of did. I mean, I had low health, but I made it work, eventually. And it was in this area that I realized if you just rest for 1 hour, it completely restores your health, magic, and fatigue. And I would do that pretty often. But I didn't do it until I was told that all the enemies needed to die, which we are going to find out after we get in here. But first I want to kill off these enemies to make sure things are good. Alright, collect some scamp skin from this one. Come over here. Clan Fear. I'm going to take your claws. Don't know if that's its foot or its hand. Probably doesn't matter. And we made it. Hi, how's it going?
What's it like out there? We were beginning to fear we were the only survivors.
Tierra. That's a really nice name.
It all happened so fast. It was all we could do to round up the survivors and try to get them to safety. We failed them miserably. Brother Martin? Yes, he's right over there. He led a group of us here during the confusion of the attack. We owe him our lives. Goodbye.
But you're sort of away now? Or not? I guess they're all still on edge. Yeah, I just skipped the Oblivion gate and came right into the city. Talked to Martin.
Have you brought help? We've been trapped here since the Daedra overran the city. The Emperor is dead. Who are you? What do you really want with me? Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
There is a plan.
What plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Kvatch all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this?
And we just blow his friggin' mind.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Kvatch. My father was a farmer.
Well, the Daedra came here for you specifically, so...
An entire city destroyed to get at me? Why? Because I'm the Emperor's son?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me?
Gonna whisk you away to win in Priory. I'm kidnapping a priest.
No. I'm sorry, but even if what you say is true, I won't abandon these people to their fate. I'll go with you when we can all leave here together.
Right, well... Credit to the guy, he does do a good job, anyway. Alright, so we can't really bring him out of the city. And granted, these things are dead, but they won't be if we rest outside the gates and then come back. Boy, that's quite a scene, isn't it? In fact, I'm pretty sure there's going to be more enemies spawning here in a moment, so to negate that, let's jump right into hell, shall we? Ooh, it's lagging pretty hard, too. Also, extra special credit to this loading screen in particular. I really want to see what the full version of this looks like without the filters. Alright, so, here's Oblivion. There's an invisible enemy down there. Who apparently knows I'm here. Nope, there's somebody else down here. Don't really have a whole lot of time to wander around and look around. Look, you take care of the scamp. I'll get that guy. You can take care of... Oh, they've got a Flame Atronach. Oh, thank you, Flame Atronach. That's very generous of you. Sir? Do you really want to be attacking a creature made out entirely of fire? You don't even have an enchanted weapon. Or enchanted armor. I've got a little bit of enchanted stuff. I have stuff I'm using that's not enchanted. You don't mind, I'm just gonna fire assaults. Hey, 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 where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back here.
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others... taken. They were taken to the tower.
It's alright. What's going on?
Captain Mattias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. They took Menion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, Captain Mattias needs your help.
The captain is still holding the barricade. I figured I was the last one left alive. All right. I'll try to get out of here. Let the captain know what's going on.
Interestingly, he thinks he's the only one left alive and he's trying to escape. But you can persuade him to come with you if you don't tell him that Captain Mattias is alive, and he'll relent and come with you. So he kind of seems like a coward if you just let him talk, and that happens, but at the same time, he thinks he's the last guard left for the entirety of Kvatch. And he's going to help you out anyway. So, credit where it's due, he's tough. Okay. So, before we head off in that direction, I don't know specifically where it is, but I ain't gonna go in that direction. Somewhere around here. Oh, can I get this? Yes. Whenever you see these things, don't get too close to them. They have a defense mechanism that you kind of don't want to encounter. Oh, I think I see it over there. If we go a little bit over here, a little further, there's an Easter egg waiting for you. So whoever this was, apparently whoever he was fighting had the high ground. Just saying. Okay, moving on. This is the only place to collect bloodgrass, those spittle sticks, and any other kind of particular, what are they called? Ingredients in Oblivion. So, gate is not your only chance, but whenever you go into a gate, it is your only chance to collect these particular ingredients. So if any of them have something you want, better get it now. And while we don't have our alchemy skills leveled up completely where we can see everything, you can at least see 3 things here. And where's the spittle sticks at the bottom? Yeah, there's a few more. Very strong poison. Very effective poison. That's actually pretty cool. But it is possible eventually... Oh, be careful around these too. Harada root. It is possible to eventually close off all Oblivion gates and we'll never be able to collect this stuff again. Also, if you finish up the main quest, same thing. You won't be able to collect this stuff ever again. So, if you're interested in alchemy that can be done with any of the stuff in here and their particular ingredient or effect combinations, definitely consider picking some stuff up before you progress too far. Alright, come on and die now. Yeah, toy. So, interestingly enough, right outside the gate, I ended up going in there, killing everything, then taking a nap, and then immediately more enemies would spawn, and I, for the life of me, couldn't make any kind of progress. I don't know how my armor and whatnot didn't all die. Maybe it did, and I just never noticed. But I was, oh, yep, there it goes. I was, tenacious, let's say, whenever I played through this game the first time. Everything that I could do, everything I could kill, I had to kill it, and somehow I would make progress. Finally, I just got tired and progressed, and that's what they wanted me to do in the first place. Yeah. The heck was that sound? Was there an avalanche and I never noticed? If so, I still don't notice. Great. Well, weapon back out. Yeah, that very distinctly sounds like rocks fall, everybody dies. Hey there, good looking. How's it going? Just gonna smack you around in the face a few times if you don't mind. Hope that isn't gonna be too much of a problem for you. Half my screen is filled with fire, both from the enemy and from being on fire. But I'm surviving. I can survive. What are we worried about? At least this one doesn't explode in this version. Okay, if I'm right, yep, there's another fleshy pot up there where we're gonna want to investigate. Oh, 2 of them! Even better. I feel like there's something up on that hill or this hill. By something I mean an enemy, so, you know, careful with those. Clan Fear Claws and Lesser Souls and a Common Soul Gem. Lovely. On the 42 gold, yay, you know, all that great stuff. Plenty of Harada roots. Can I get... Dang it, all of them I've been checking have not... Hi. Thought there would be a scamp up there. Oh, finally. Man, Harada roots just do not want to yield any supplies. What do they even have on them? Are they worth it? Harada, Harada, Harada. Oh, I've got 3. Damage, health, magic, and silence. Okay, yeah, I guess that's a pretty effective poison. I guess. Where's the... Oh, there you are. You gonna come down and say hi? Don't want you shooting fire up my back while I'm up ahead trying to kill other things, so... If you could get in close range, I can smack you around. You're in smacking range. Get you killed off, and we'll progress from there. How's that sound? Perfect. Enough. Get back here, get back here, get back here. I want your ingredients. I want your ingredients. Give me that fire salts. You're a slippery little thing, aren't you? Or the rock was. That is a slippery rock. Despite the fact that there's no rain here. Why is everything on fire? It probably sounds like a very stupid question considering the location we're in. But all the same, why is everything on fire? You think that eventually the fire would run out of stuff to burn and everything around here is mostly just made out of dirt and stone. But... Hey, look, I know you're trying to play the smart and keep a distance from me because I got the smacky weapons. But if you could get closer so I don't have to wander into that literal minefield. That's it. Just a little bit closer. Look, honey. Need you to play along with me. You're just shooting the rock. I'm not even moving. You're just shooting the rock. You could probably hit me in the kneecap if you wanted to. Oh, you're getting closer. Awesome. All right, let's beat each other's faces in for a little bit instead. Or you can throw fire at me more. That's cool too. Temperature pun notwithstanding. It has to be more like a insult pun. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Mm-hmm. Yep, that nice chill breeze is just what I needed. I thought I saw another fleshy pot over here. Okay, so... Normally, I don't see these things until it's too late, but... That's the clan fear dance. Think it'll catch on? Yeah, these things are pretty much landmines. Where'd it go? Well, there's water in pieces over there. Unfortunately, you can't get anything from these mines after you destroy them. If you get too close, they'll pop up in the air and then shoot fire at you and or explode. I don't really remember. But either way, getting close to them is a danger to your health, and they do significant damage. So maybe for your consideration, don't. Also, you'll notice the clan feeder is glowing every time I hit it. That's because it has a reflect damage ability on it. It might even have a reflect spell too. I'm not positive. Please be careful when fighting these things. They are much more dangerous than I am making them appear. Whoa, shoot! He's about to jump me. And I don't appreciate that. And I kind of need a little bit of healing right here. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, that would have killed me. Fortunately, I have a ring of reflect spell and reflect damage, so all's good. This one, however, much bad. Yep, just flying off in the middle of the air. Here's a shard of the first one. Oh, 2 shards. Yeah, very sad that you can't harvest anything from those things. I don't know what you possibly could harvest. Maybe you could make your own trap from them. But I don't think that could be modded in very easily because they'd need to be interactable in the first place. Just my 2 cents anyway. Alright, so we're looking at 1 tower and a couple of side towers. There might be one in the back over there. Hi. Did you want to come say hi? Actually, I wonder if we can get to that one. It doesn't seem immediately connected to the other. Potentially, yes? Alright, yes, you're very powerful, I'm sure. But, look, honey, there's mines, and I don't really want to. That'll do. Did that affect you at all? Do you absorb fire, or are you just resistant to fire? Because if you're just resistant to fire, I'm just gonna... There we go. Alright, I think I blew it up. Oh yeah, I blew it up. I'm taking a lot of fire damage. That was a lot of fire damage, actually. Don't stand so close next time. Generally, it's a good idea to not set off the nuclear bomb with a matchstick. And now we've got an archer. Not great. Hi. We all good? We all good. Now, Dremora have an interesting little quirk. At, I believe it's level 9 only, you could encounter some female Dremora. Every other level, only male Dremora will spawn. But, I think it's level 9 anyway, it could be 11 or 13. Female Dremora have a better chance of spawning in, and I think it's only at that particular level. So, you know, might have some fun with that. That is actually a terrible arrow. Dremora light bow is way too heavy for me to want to do anything with. And I should be going in the tower, but is this other one in the back, and I don't know if I can access it. I would like to know this because this particular Oblivion gate spawn, there's, I believe, 60 potential Oblivion gates you can find in the game, and most of them are randomized, but a few of them are set in what they are going to be. This is one of those that is set, and we're never going to come back to this particular type of area again. So I'm interested in exploring this tower, and this is the only chance I will ever get to do so. Now, I am aware it is entirely possible that I won't find anything. There's a lot of grass over here to prevent me from going this direction, but I'm determined. And it looks like there's a path back here, so we might have a chance. Hey, and my heavy armor skill increased too. That's pretty good. That's great. You are doing a lot of damage to me. That is not so great. This Clan Fear is actually not reflecting any damage, and I just realized how much health I actually have left. That's bad. Yeah, he actually hits really hard too. Not bad for a Triceratops. You should probably expect such a thing. I need to heal up if you don't mind. Weak potion of healing. Yeah, I'm gonna take a couple of those. If I could level up my block to the point where I'm not staggering every time I'm hit with a strong attack, that would be great. I don't think it's possible, but that would be great. Okay, hopefully there's not going to be another one of those. Is there a way in this tower? I hope I don't have to go underground to get to it. Because that means you have to look around for a gate that's buried in the sand somewhere. I wouldn't appreciate that. I feel like it should be right here. The door should be right here. It might be. It could be. Maybe it was at some point. Careful around the Harada. It sounds like a Japanese name for something. Actually, can I get up there? Maybe I can get up there. I'm probably also just wasting my time for nothing. There could be no door at all. This is all just a big waste of time. But at the same time, it's the only chance we're ever going to get for this particular waste of time, so I'm going to do everything in my power to explore and find out. Oh yeah, that does not look meaningful. Can I get back up? They have that little patch of dirt down there, so I'm inclined to believe there's an option to get back up. This place looks climbable over here. Oh boy. Look, game. Gonna need you to let me climb a bit. Yep, there we go. Some height. Alright, against my better judgment, I might have to walk out to that slope of land over there, but I don't know if I can do that and remain safe. Ideally, there would be a quick save here, but this might be a point where I'm not supposed to have wandered onto, despite that giant spot of land. That would be a great place to just kind of hang around on. Okay, if I can't get up any higher, I'm gonna have to go for it. I'm gonna have to live life on the edge. Oh dear me. This is bad, this is stupid, this is bad, this is stupid. Ooh, it's getting better. It's getting stupider. Batter for pancakes. Oh, it is a hot rock. We can do it. We can do it. We're fine. We're fine. Don't worry. Sort of wishing I'd done a quick save, but we're fine. We can make this happen. Look at this. We're almost here. We're practically here already. We're pretty much on horizontal land again. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. See, we could do that. And can I get out from here? I don't know. This is almost a unique texture right here, too. A bit of a shame that it doesn't mean much of anything. You could mean a lot to me if you would let me climb you. Okay, we're gonna have to keep going around then. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is the worst plan ever. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, we're dropping, we're dropping, we're dropping, we're dropping, we're dropping, we're dropping. Oh, we're dropping faster, we're dropping faster, we're dropping faster, we're dropping faster. I am suddenly concerned for the well-being of my toes. Now, falling in lava doesn't kill you immediately. You just take fire damage at an extremely rapid rate. But we made it. We're fine. Look at this. We're fine, right? Is anybody worried about getting that close to lava again in the near future? No. We're good. We're fine. We're hi there. What are you? I just saw that random looking beehive object and I wanted to come explore. If you don't mind, maybe don't. Huh. You know, I wonder. They have these effects on them. I wonder if a dispel effect would get rid of it. Would they reflect that enchantment attack type back at you to get rid of your bonuses? Okay, don't. I'm gonna need you to back off forever now if you don't mind. That was close. Yeah. It'll die. Whoa! Okay, or I will die. Spent all that time trying to survive the lava and we died to a clan fear. Wonderful. Okay, so on this side of the tower, over here, in between loading screens, I've learned that there is something in this area. Don't notice me. You notice me. Hold on, I'm gonna kill this clan fear. It had a silver spoon. What the heck? That was a high quality clan fear, apparently. Okay, but somewhere over in this area, there's supposed to be a something. Like something special to the area. A unique location. There's the one that killed me last time. Does it have its head sticking straight up in the air? ET phone home? What are you doing? I don't see any mines, so gonna have to kill this one too. Okay, finally dead. I was almost killed too. Need to be a whole lot more careful. But I also came over here because I saw that beehive thing, and I want to investigate that, see if there's anything relative about it. Because it intrigued me last time. I think it might just be a rock, though. Yeah, I think it's just a rock. Right, I know that there's a location around here somewhere. Didn't have time to look up what it was, or where it was. I just know it leads to a particular location, which I assume is going to be that thing. So I'm just going to have to look around for a little bit before I find it. Hopefully I won't get into too many battles because I need to recover my health. I also need to not get stuck. Thank you, game. This looks promising. Is there something hidden, secretive over here? No, this is where we started from. Okay, game, please. Alright, I will find this thing. Just need a little bit of time to do it. I found another fleshy pod. Oh, hey, there's the door, right next to where I was. Alright, but I do have to kill a clan fear in order to get inside. Again, this is an optional part of this Oblivion gate. And... oh boy, I'm probably gonna die before I can get in there. And now my speed is being drained because I walked too close to the Spittlesticks. Oh, Fiddlesticks. The Spittlesticks. It's fine, it's fine. The Clancy's gonna die. He might kill me before I can kill him, though, so... Whoop! I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Didn't heal any health from that because he hit me at the same time. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Don't worry. Everything will, eventually, be fine. Just gonna take a quick nap. I can't wait when enemies are nearby, of course. Maybe they're like over in here. They're down in the lava. It could be. But either way, I can't wait here. I just have to go in and hope that whatever's on the other side won't be waiting right there to kill me. Alright. I don't know if I've ever been in here personally. I've just heard about this place. Of course, there's more clan fear in here. We're mostly in here for treasure. This location leads to... Here's... Oh! Marathon Greaves. Yeah, there's some good stuff. Well, so much for sneaking. Just take the time. Yeah, oh. I thought I saw something weird going on. Oh, maybe that's why I'm suddenly not doing as much damage. Well, debaser it is. It's fine, we're attacking a little bit faster. Also running into Harada roots that are gonna kill me. He's gonna come out and attack. He's gonna come out and attack. I know it, I know it. Isn't he? This might be a good time then to use... Where is it? All the way here at the bottom. Yeah, just a couple of sorcery potions. Get some magic back to get my health back. Because I'm running low on actual health potions. Maybe it'd be a good time to use these, since I have the time to heal. Hey buddy, how's it going? Oh, it looks like he's getting smacked around by those things too. That's fine, that's good, that's awesome. He did. Right. Another clan fear bites the dust. Now then. We do have to be careful what route we take, because I don't want to get killed by plants. Honestly, no matter how dangerous they could be, dying by plant attack is the worst way to go in video games, in my opinion. No, I'm sure that there are probably worse ways, but you don't really want to tell somebody that a daisy killed you. Unless it's the daisy from the Mushroom Kingdom, but all the same. It's a good opportunity. Okay. That's my last weak one. Let's get a move on. Ran out of... Kinda glad I increased my willpower because I need my magic to regenerate much faster than I think it's willing to. Yeah, there's a high chance I'm not gonna make it out of this. Come on, one more. There we go. I feel like if I'd taken that hit, it would have staggered me. Another clan fear's down. That one at least had 2 gold. Can I rest? I can. Hopefully that doesn't respawn enemies. Doesn't seem to. Alright, that's good. Finally catching a break. Then we got 2 fleshy pods with not a whole lot in them. But at least that one had more gold than I think all the other ones we've seen. By extension, so did this one. And that does just lead back around, and there's nothing that we didn't see in the process. So it took some time, but we did, eventually at least, get into the tower we've been trying to for a while now. Did he hit me, or did something else hit me? Okay, you're getting a little too close for comfort there, buddy. Need you to stop that. Is somebody else attacking me? Maybe there's an archer up there. I'd rather not fall. Oh, there is somebody else in here. Somebody invisible like me. That's great. Alright, would you knock it off, please? At least I have some reflect spell abilities, so... Okay, how bad am I getting affected here? Agility is way down. For some reason my speed is up? Even though it says my speed is being drained? Oh, I'm reflecting the speed drain spell, or whatever he's hitting me with, onto him, and then it's draining his speed and giving it to me. That's kind of cool, but I need to survive. Do I have a regular restore health? Yeah, some of these should do fine for me in the long run. I just blocked 2 hits. Okay, one of them is almost dead. I assume it's this guy, because he's the one I can hit the easiest one to target. Alright, your turn to die, Kynreeve. Just 2 Kynreeves, this one is only harder to see. That's the only difference between you. I know I'm hard to see too, so I can't really tell when I'm blocking and when I'm just looking at you in the space that my shield is supposed to be. I think I blocked that one. Just swing at the fuzzy ripples in the air. I got this, okay, he dead. Woo! Alright, this thing weighs 48 and does 8 damage. Pretty sure... Yeah, that ain't worth it. And then this Kynreeve shield, 24 for 12. Let's see, 24 for 12. Yeah, could be worth it. This one does give me a shield effect, though, so maybe not. Base Ring of Shadows, that's what he was using. It's good, but not as good as the Ring of Khajiit. Daedra Heart, Eyes of Midnight. Guess it's fine. Was it you that was using the Penance of Larceny? Let me at least pick this up to take a look at it. I doubt I'm going to be able to walk out of here with it, but, you know, might be a unique weapon that we're at least looking at. It's not worth keeping the cell even, so... We managed to drain it of all its magical enchantment. Great! Didn't I do a great job? Now, what do you have on you? Just a Daedra Heart. Alright, so... Can I get up there? I can. Cool. Surely there... Why am I stuttering like that? Wasn't very nice. Some of the fun that awaits us up here in the top. Alright. I'm pretty sure I've never been in this part of the game before. Can't promise that, but I'm pretty sure. And we got just another Kynreeve. Alright, cool. Well, come on, buddy. Come on. There you go. Let's try killing each other. Sadly, I can't take their armor. It'll probably just be light Dremora armor that isn't good until you're like 3 levels away from the heavy stuff. Sure, you can take the shields, but they're not going to be as good. Let's be honest. Look, buddy. I appreciate the level up skills you're giving me here, but you're going to need to back off a bit. There we go. Now you're dead. Perfect. Entirely perfect. Alright, so this weighs 48 and does 8 damage. I think I'm going to have to take this with me because I don't know... Ooh, that's nice. I don't know if what I've got is going to be enough to get me through this place. Yeah, Debaser's already almost down to half health. This one is completely dead. Can't help but admit I'm concerned about how far we'll be able to get. I'm already gonna have to figure out something to drop, or I could get to some alchemy. Somehow I made it work. Most of the potions I made I'm never gonna use though. Telekinesis is interesting. Oh, there's another container over here. Plenty of gold and a ruby. That is extremely welcome to see. And with that, I think that's everything that we were going to get in this tower. It was worth it for the gold alone. I don't think we've seen that much gold in one place, except when we get paid for the Iliad statues, but there's only 2 of those left in the game, so, well, that are uncollected. I think it was worth it. Alright, need to get off of here before these things try to impale me. And we're good. And if you don't respawn, kind of important. All's good, all's good. Man. We're done. The Oblivion gates can be a little bit repetitive, but the unique ones I think are at least worth exploring just for the sake that if there is a unique weapon in it somewhere, you're never going to get the chance to even see it again. And I feel somewhat that maybe we found a unique weapon. Didn't carry it out because, like I said, it wasn't even worth selling. Wasn't even barely worth using, probably, but we got to see it, if nothing else. And, yeah, I kind of figured I didn't kill this guy after I respawned, so... Come on, right here. Hit my shield. There you go. I'm right here, smacking you around while you're trying to get one single shot at me. You want to switch weapons? That'd probably be a good idea. It'd be a healthy idea. Oh, look, I can level up again. My light armor skill goes up. Why am I over encumbered? My strength's not being drained. Why am I over encumbered? Oh. I know why I'm over encumbered. Let's drop this field arrow. Oh, suddenly I have room! Yay, if an arrow hits you and it doesn't break on impact, you're probably gonna survive and put it in your inventory. So yeah, that's what just happened there. So, I think I'm gonna call it the end here. Next time we'll go ahead and enter the Oblivion Gate, get through all that stuff. After that, if I don't get any suggestions, I'm going to go through Kvatch, liberate the whole thing, which might take 2 episodes, I don't know. But if there's anything else you guys would prefer to see in the future, do let me know, because I'm gonna need some ideas soon. Aside from that, I'll see you all next time on another episode of Oblivion. We're gonna liberate Kvatch. See you then, and take care.